auction catalog. Vigo the
Yep.
Carpathian. I love that costume. I love the character and just the whole like goofiness or not goofiness, but you know how the character's name in the movie's drawn up like the museum curator. His whole just demeanor towards Vigo and it's just how he interacts with Sigourney throughout the film. It's just hysterical. So I want to hear your take on that popping up and acquiring it.
That was really probably of anything in my collection, that was my childhood. I probably watched Ghostbusters 2 more than I watched Ghostbusters when I was a kid, and Vigo was the big scary thing that I thought about when I went to sleep at night. That was as a kid, that was Ghostbusters 2, I think, and it was, in the production, Columbia made a lot of decisions to make it more kid-friendly because of the popularity of the, cartoon series, and so they kinda shoehorned Slimer back in that film and did a lot of things to make it more kid-friendly, but, as a kid, that probably was my favorite movie, and I this is another one of those that I've been around long enough. This is the second time I've seen it. I remember when Screen Used sold it a million years ago on their website, and I remember seeing pictures of it hanging up in that collector's gosh, I think he had a converted, uh, church chapel that he had it displayed in or something along with the big Vigo picture behind it, but, uh, and I think it went for gosh, I wanna say I'll be wrong, but I wanna say it was some ridiculous amount, like $2,500 that Screen You sold it for
Oh
back
my
then.
god.
That was just because no one wanted it, it just no one wanted that thing. But no, I couldn't believe when it came up, so I instantly formulated a plan of, "I'm gonna get it, and this is how I'm gonna get it, and this is what might have to go, but, you know, by God, I'm gonna get that Vigo." So and I did, and that was one of the coolest things, definitely one of the coolest things I've got, and it would be one of the last things to go out the door. I can tell you that.
That's remarkable. Listen, like the design of it, because like instantly, even if I don't know, you just look at it, you know what it is. Like that's
Yeah.
Vigo, and it's like you said, it's something that stood out from your childhood watching the film, and I don't know, it's really a badass costume.
It is, and, uh, my friend, Derek Osborne that I mentioned earlier, he's the archivist, I believe, on a documentary that the second part is about to come out. The first part was called "Cleaning Up the Town," and it's by, Anthony and Claire Bueno. I believe they live over in the UK, and they're about to come out with the second part called "Too Hot to Handle," and they've been working on this for years and years and years, and, they have, interviews with all the original actors and things like that, so it's the definitive documentary. Uh, but through this, Derek, uncovered a lot of things. This, Vigo costume, there was only one that's confirmed, and it was made, I forget the name of it, but it was made by a BDSM shop in New York that specialized in,
How
like, leather bondage and things like that. So, of course, yes, they're the ones that made this, so